Today I have this owl cut out, and I'm taking my 1 hour enamel and I'm placing it on the body and avoiding the raised areas and avoiding the feet. It's just the lower half of the body that I'm placing the 1 hour enamel. And I'm taking this leopard print napkin. I did take the 1 ply off the back. And I'm placing it just where I put the 1 hour enamel. Now I'm going to the other half of the owl, adding the 1 hour enamel just in the body part. And then lowering the napkin. You just want to make sure that you get all around the raised areas. Using saran wrap, I can now really try to work out the wrinkles. I'm using my brayer that I picked up at Michael's and just making sure that my napkin has contact. And then I'm doing my second coat of 1 hour enamel over top of the napkin, again sticking to that lower body area, which you can pretty much easily see with the raised areas. Once dry, I'm taking a piece of sandpaper. 100 grit is good. And I'm just sanding around all this raised area around the eyes. And around the wings. And then I'm stopping it right at the feet. And it comes off quite easily. I had one spot where the 1 hour enamel went up into the eyes, and I just sanded off the part of the napkin that I didn't want there. I normally don't do this, but I did go back and do another coat of 1 hour enamel just to hold down any parts of the napkin around the edges. Once that dried, I started with chocolate and I added it to the wings and the feet. Using an art brush. Guys, we are going to have a kit available at the end of this video. Be sure to watch the items that are in the kit. Again, this is Chocolate by Wise Owl. All paint products can be found at chocolatefancy.com. And the kit as well will be found at chocolatefancy.com while supplies last. Then I'm going in around the eyes with Snow Owl by Wise Owl. And the beak, I mixed the white with the chocolate just to get a little different shade of the brown for his beak. Then I'm taking some Higgins Lake for the center of the eye. I think the blue complemented the chocolate very well. And now I'm taking some white Snow Owl and the edge of a brush. This is called dry brushing. It's a very, very dry brush, hardly no paint on it at all, and I'm just dragging around all the edges of the owl's wings and his feet, just scooting it along the edges and just getting that little outline of white. Now I'm going up by the head and the ears. Again, this is a very little bit of paint. And I'm doing the same thing with a smaller brush, and I'm making this V at the top by the eyes, and then a V right in the center of those. And then I'm dragging these lines down from the top of the wing down, the top of the feet down. And this is just giving us some definition. It's called dry brushing. Now I'm taking a dabber with Wise Owl Black and using the dabber for the center of my eye. You want to place it down and kind of shift it from left to right to get the paint to adhere. And then using a very small art brush, I'm placing a white dot in the top right of the eye. I'm kind of using the point of the ear as my guide. So guys, that's the part that's in the kit. And this is just options of what you can do with your owl. You can either place them on a wreath. I decided to place mine on a frame that I had. Always check the clearance aisle at Hobby Lobby. I believe I got this frame for $2.50. It was already painted in that blue color, which I felt really complemented his eyes. And then I created this big brown plaid bow and tied it to the top left corner of my frame. And using some leopard print ribbon, I tied it in the center of my bow just to add some color. And then I found this little raffia bow with the button at Hobby Lobby and placed it at the top of my owl's head, and then added this pumpkin in the center of my big bow. I really hope you enjoyed this video. For other tutorials, go check us out on YouTube. You can now watch all our videos at chalkitupfancy.com. Again, the kit is available at chalkitupfancy.com with free shipping, and also any other paint products or brushes, chalkitupfancy.com.